Hey everybody. If you've played D&D for any length of time, you've run into the situation where D&D sessions just didn't go the way you thought they were going to go. I have a little bit of a story about that one this week. It is time for Tales from the Table. I am your host, DM Gallibond. All right, tonight is September 1st, 2020. I'm your host, DM Gallibond, and we are going to get started with our Tales from the Table for tonight. All right, normally on Thursday nights at 8 p.m., we do the Sword Coast Chronicles. That is our 5e game where we are exploring the published adventures from 5th edition, starting with the Tyranny of Dragons campaign. And right now, the party is just been freed from the hatchery, where they had been taken captive by two of the leaders of the dragon cult. And this week was supposed to be the week that we figured out, well, when they went around and started looting everything, what did they find, and all this, that, and the other. But we had one player that had relatives come in from out of town, another player that got stuck at work, and a third player that was sick. So we just decided, you know what? 3 people down, we're not even going to try to play. So we skipped the session for Thursday, and we will be back at it this coming Thursday. And so sorry to those of you who showed up on Thursday night and hoped you would see a game. I hope you saw the post I put up on Instagram. Because I know if you're watching this, you always go and look at the information on the description of the video, and you have found all the social media platforms I have, and you follow that, don't you? Don't you? Well, okay, maybe you don't. But if you follow me on D&D_Gallibond on Instagram, you will find all of those sorts of announcements when we have to skip a session. All right, then Sundays at 2 p.m. we play the Walker of Waterdeep. That is a 5e game where we are exploring the different worlds of Magic the Gathering. Right now we're in Innistrad, and the party has kind of finished up their business in Innistrad, and they are getting ready to head back to Ravnica. But they had a botched roll at the beginning of the session. And that botched roll meant that instead of getting past the wizard lock on the door, they set off the trap. And they got themselves into a big, huge fight with the boss lady and all of her minions. And that resulted in the cleric getting killed. Furthermore, the party doesn't want to kill Boss Lady. They want to keep her unconscious. And while she was fighting, she had summoned in a demon. And the way her summons works, it's very specifically worded that says that demon stays around for a full 10 minutes and does what it has been told to do by the person who summons it, unless the summoner dies or dismisses it. Now, because they used subdual damage to knock her out, she did not dismiss it, and she did not die. So they still have to deal with a stupid demon. So we spent a full session in a fight with the boss lady, her minions, and the summoned demon. And at the end of a full session, we were still in that fight. So we will have to come back next week, see how the fight ends, see if the party prevails. I think they probably are going to prevail because in the next to the last round that we played this time, they finally knocked the boss lady down, and now the party members are starting to wonder if they shouldn't just kill her to make that demon go away. Um, they kind of understand that that's an ability that they have. That's an option that they have that they can do. But so far they're still dealing with trash, and the trash is pretty potent. All the trash are spellcasters, and physically they don't hit for very much, but they have tied the party up in fits for the entire fight with some of the stuff that spells that they have cast, along with the spells that the boss lady cast, and the abilities that the summoned demon has. Fortunately, the summoned demon's ability to dominate person failed when he tried to dominate, or when it tried to dominate the monk that is able to stun people every time he lands with an unarmed strike. Uh, so that would have turned the tide of battle really quick if it could have uh, if it could have dominated the monk and made the monk use those stunning strikes against the party members and, basically lock them up. Okay, so then that would have been a pretty easy fight for Boss Lady and her minions. And we would have seen what they would have done with the party in that case. But now the party wants to be nice guys. They don't want to kill the Boss Lady. So we'll see. All right, tune in next Sunday, 2 p.m. See how that resolves itself. It was an interesting session to say the least. And like I said, we should be back at it on Thursday night at 8 p.m. with Sword Coast Chronicles. All right, everyone, I have been DM Gallibond. This has been Tales from the Table for September 1st, 2020. If you like everything that we do here on the channel, please subscribe. Please click that post notification bell so that you will get notified every time that a new post hits. Please like the video if you like it. Please share the video if you like it. And tell all your friends about the stuff that we do here on this YouTube channel and over on twitch.tv/Gallibond. All right, everyone. DM Gallibond reminding you that every time you run a D&D game or play in a D&D game, try to make it memorable so that you can have tales that you can share from your table as well. Good night, everyone.